Welcome back, folks, to part 2 of my How to Make Yourself Look Fabulous in Second Life video tutorial. Alright, well, when we last left off, we had arrived at a clothing store called Valiant. And this is one of many fantastic places where you can get some really good looking clothes relatively on the cheap. So let's take a look here. We've got pants, we've got sweaters right here, we've got different shirts. Got all kinds of stuff, and I have some clothing, some pants, a jacket, sweater, a few other things from this place, and I'm going to put some of them on and just show you the difference. As you can see, my character, my avatar here, is looking a lot better than he was at the start of the first video. So here we're going to throw on a pair of jeans. Let me see, my jacket, and so, like this, some pieces of clothing like this jacket come with many different pieces attached to them too, like a pin, a shoulder pin, a collar, things like that. And you just put on your clothing by right-clicking and selecting wear. Now, a lot of this comes down to personal taste too. I really happen to like these clothes. They sort of go for this casual but not sloppy kind of style. And as far as I'm concerned, they look a lot better than the starting newbie clothes. You can see there's a lot of detail to them. But again, it's a matter of taste, and there's lots of different clothing stores you can go to. But we still have a few other things we need to fix about this avatar. The hair, is sort of lackluster in comparison to the rest of the avatar. And I'm not a real big fan of these shoes down here, these default sneakers. So we're going to go to a couple other places and make a few more changes here. We are going to go to a place called Redgrave now, men's fashion and skins. And a lot of these places too have sections for women as well. I know this is sort of a male-oriented tutorial, but believe it or not, there's actually far more places in Second Life for women to get clothing and hair and animations and all those sorts of things. So the ladies will not be left out. It's usually actually a lot harder to find good clothing and accessories for men. So this is a part of Redgrave. This is their men's section. You can see over here they have skins as well and shapes. But we've already got our skin taken care of. But what we do need are some shoes. So we're just going to head back here, and I'm going to show you some shoes that I like. This one's right here. Nice, elegant black leather shoes. They come in a lot of different colors. And they have boots as well. And I happen to have some in my inventory. Now, shoes usually come with a base. And what the base does is it changes the shape of your feet so that when you put the shoes on, it matches up, the geometry matches up, and so you don't see like part of your foot sticking through the shoe. And you usually want to wear those first. So we've got our base on, and now we've got our shoes on. Let's take a look. Yes, yes. Now, I don't know if you like that style of shoe in particular, but I think anyone would admit it looks a lot better than that, sort of flat, not really a detailed sneaker that I was wearing before. So we got that done. So now let's get ourselves some hair. Again, there's lots of places you can go for hair. And where I'm going to go is called EW Street. You can just find it by doing a search under places. And we're going to wait for the place to res in real quick. And the way to get to the main shop here is you have to click on the fountain here, and a little rainbow is supposed to pop up once it reses, and then you right click the rainbow and sit down, and it'll take you to the store. But of course things have to pop in first before I can even see the rainbow. It's just part of the deal with Second Life, so bear with me a moment. One of the minor annoyances of having to teleport to several different places for a video. Come on. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. Okay. Now, this place has hair for women as well as men. But right now we're just going to take a look at some of the men's hair. Now, again, this is a personal preference thing. There's lots of different styles and colors because the hair comes in, essentially there's two things you have to consider with hair. There's the shape of the hair and the color. As you can see, this hairstyle called Jin here, this is what it looks like, and the color selection is down here. So you would just pick the color that you like, go to buy, and this is relatively inexpensive. It's only 190 lindens. Now, I got my hair from this place, and we're going to put it on, and you're going to see a big difference. Once it reses, of course. There we go. Much, much better. Looking good. Alright, well, we've almost completely changed our avatar. There's only one other thing that we're going to want to do, and that's get eyes. Yes, you can buy eyes in Second Life. You can also buy other pieces of the anatomy, but we're going to leave that for a different video. And one place that I would recommend for eyes is called Poetic Colors, and you can just do a search for that under places. I'm going to head right there right now, and I'll show you the eye selection. Once again, we're going to have to wait a moment for everything to res, but looks like it's popping in pretty quickly here. And you would be surprised, but eyes do make a big difference for your avatar. And again, a lot of it's personal preference. There are eyes that look normal and have normal shades of colors, and there's, on the other hand, there are some kind of freaky, weird looking, futuristic, sci-fi types of eyes as well. And they come with different colors, different iris shapes. You can see this one's $200. Not that bad. I already have a set from this place, so we're going to pop them in now. And there, I've got some nice turquoise eyes. And that'll about do it for this video. As you can see, I have a great animation overrider. I'm walking, I'm running, I'm jumping, I'm idling well. My skin looks really nice. It's got a great level of detail to it. My clothes are all highly detailed. Great textures and geometry were used to create them. And I'm ready for a night out on the town. And all of this would probably cost you roughly, up to maybe 6,000 lindens, give or take, depending on where you go. You can definitely do it on the cheap as well, but I like to go over the top a little bit for my avatar and treat myself. And I hope you've all enjoyed my How to Make Your Avatar Fabulous video tutorial. I'm Trent Denya, and I'll see you next time. Take care.